Hi, I'm Lisa Thomas. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and certified clinical sex therapist. I'm here today to talk to you about sex. Specifically, why are we not having sex in our marriage? Where did the desire go? That's what I'm here to talk to you about. I have a private practice located in Denver, Colorado. I'm here to help you, and I'm here to give you some advisement on what to do if you're struggling with low desire. So the first thing you want to do when you're struggling with low desire in your marriage, somebody who doesn't feel like being sexual, somebody who doesn't want to have sex, this is going on, you want to first go to your family doctor or your urologist or your gynecologist. Rule out a medical problem. You want to look at hormonal issues, are there any medical issues, you want to look at that. Once that's ruled out, you want to hire and bring in a good couples therapist, somebody where you can sit down, somebody who has experienced background with sex therapy that can help you specifically with the low desire issue. So the first thing I do when couples sit down in my office is, number one, I want to talk to them about ruling out, looking at their relationship and specifically ruling out relational problems. So number one, I want to talk to them about the balance in their relationship, specifically individual time, couples time, and family time. The structure of how things are organized in their household. Does everybody have individual time, couples time, and family time? So I sit down with the couple and we kind of organize that, step one. Step two, the second thing we want to look at is the sexual script in their marriage, in their relationship. And what I mean by that, usually when couples go to be sexual, it's composed of three different things. It's composed of kissing, foreplay, and intercourse. And sometimes what I notice is when couples get married and they kind of settle into their marriage, they stop kissing, they stop doing foreplay, and they just sort of skip right into intercourse. But the problem with that is it doesn't really make for a connected, intimate sexual experience, and so sometimes people start not having desire to want to do that. And so what I encourage is for everybody to talk about in their relationship with me, kissing, do they like kissing, do they want kissing? Number two, foreplay. What do they like in terms of foreplay? Manual stimulation, oral stimulation, and it should be a symmetrical experience. So everybody sort of feels sought after, everybody has an opportunity to relax and enjoy. If you're experiencing anxiety with foreplay, that's something that needs to be talked about. It can be discussed with myself, somebody, a certified sex therapist, be discussed in counseling, or you can discuss it together, like, why am I having anxiety? What's that about? Talk about it, figure it out. And then finally, intercourse, talking about different positions, what you like, what you don't like, and, working that out in discussion between the two of you about how you want to redo your sexual script in your marriage and your relationship. So that's the second big piece that I look at is the sexual scripting. Then finally, the last piece that I look at with regards to fixing low desire or making desire better, a more desirous, sexy marriage where we're being sexual more often, is the concept of how often do we want to be sexual, and getting on the same page and talking about when do you want to be sexual and making sure that there's symmetry with regards to initiating. Initiating is a way that people feel sought after. It's how they feel desired. And so if there's not symmetry in who's initiating being sexual in your relationship, that needs to be looked at. So going over those last three points again, you want to look at the organization of your relationship, individual, couple, and family time. You want to look at your sexual script, so paying attention to how we're being sexual, the way we're being sexual, and making sure that the script works well for you. Sometimes couples get stuck in a script and you don't want to get stuck for too long. And then finally, third point, the how often, the making sure that we're taking time to be sexual, who's going to initiate. Maybe if we decide on twice a week, I initiate once a week, you initiate once a week, it needs to be discussed. Then you won't get stuck in that anticipatory cycle of desire and anxiety and worry. It'll just be something that's been decided upon, you put it into place, and you roll forward with having a sexy marriage. For more information about me, please visit my website. My web address is www.onlinecouch.com. By visiting Online Couch, you'll learn more about me and my practice in Denver, Colorado. Good night, and have a sexy marriage.